Have you ever tried a new diet, lost weight, jumped for joy, and then gained it all back? Have you ever tried a diet just because it worked for your friend, but then it didn't work for you? Well, this proves that counting calories and following that cookie cutter meal plan just isn't enough. For a long time, the general consensus has been that if you wanted to lose weight, you need to burn off more calories than you consume, creating a caloric deficit. But counting calories alone does not tell you anything about how balanced your diet should be. For 1,500 calories a day, you could eat a slice of the Cheesecake Factory's Oreo Dream Extreme Cheesecake, or 375 strawberries, neither of which would be healthy. With more and more information circulating the internet these days, it's becoming difficult for people to decide what's useful and what isn't. Today, I will be addressing why you should stop counting calories and instead start tracking your macros. Macros, short for macronutrients, are what makes up the caloric content of the food. Macronutrients affect many different processes in your body, such as hormonal production, immune system health, ability to digest and absorb nutrients, metabolic functioning, body composition, and much more. Macros break down into 4 major units that provide energy to your body. These consist of protein, carbohydrates, fats, and alcohol. There is a time and place for alcohol, but not today. So I will only be discussing the importance of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Let's start with proteins. Proteins are the basic building blocks of life. They play an important role in healthy skin, hair, eyes, organs, and nails, along with repairing muscle tissue and cells. Proteins provide 4 calories per gram, and for the average sedentary healthy adult, about 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body mass is enough to cover daily requirements. But remember that protein is essential in the repair and rebuilding of our tissues. Therefore, if you participate in strength training activities, are injured or sick, or are trying to lose weight, increasing your protein is key. With that said, around 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound should be sufficient. Next, we will discuss carbs. Carbs have gotten a bad rep in the world of dieting, and everyone seems to think that in order to lose weight, you need to eliminate carbs completely. That is not true. Carbohydrates are your go-to energy source for your body. They will help with your central nervous system, muscles, kidneys, brain, and immune functioning, among many other functions. Your carbohydrate intake is dependent on many factors, such as age, gender, body composition goals, activity level, intake of other macronutrients, current metabolic condition, levels, and food culture and preferences. Therefore, there is not an ideal or perfect amount of carbs for everyone. The more active you are, the more carbs your body can use as energy and for recovery and optimization. But if you are a diabetic, for instance, this would be another story. Everyone's metabolism is different. Someone could very well lose weight by eating 300 grams of carbs a day. But for someone with a slower metabolism, they may have to eat only upwards of 150 grams per day. This is why it is important to not follow cookie cutter diets, as macronutrient intake is very individualized. The final macronutrient we will discuss is fat. This is another macro that people sometimes eliminate from their diets when trying to lose weight. They think, eating fat will make me fat. They are wrong. Fats are essential in your body's daily functioning. They provide insulation to maintain body temperature, prevent various diseases, along with helping the transportation of fat-soluble vitamins. Fats are also important in hormonal functions, nervous system functioning, and provide our bodies with energy. When dieting and trying to reach your body composition goals, it is important to avoid trans fats, which are what a lot of fried and processed foods contain. These types of fats can lower your HDL cholesterol, which is known as your good cholesterol, and increase your total cholesterol as a whole. The American Heart Association suggests to limit dietary fat to 20 to 35% of total daily calories. So, once again, this amount is different for everyone. Tracking your macros instead of calories ensures that the calories you're consuming are going to the right places in your body and are being used efficiently to help you reach your goals. By eating the right amount of macros for your body, you will preserve lean muscle mass along with removing unwanted body fat. Focusing on calorie counting doesn't take into account what you're eating and the nutritional value of those foods, as previously mentioned with the 1,500 calorie slice of cheesecake. So, in order to reach your body composition goals and eat a well-balanced diet, it is more important to track your macronutrient intake rather than just your caloric intake. Everyone's macronutrient intake is different, so say goodbye to the cookie-cutter diets once and for all. Thank you.